Hello, Internet. Hello, boys and girls. Hope this live stream finds you well. And this is, of course, a special live stream because thank you for everyone who supported the channel. And yeah, thank you for the new subs who have obviously pushed me to this like landmark. So that's really cool. Thanks for the support. And so to mark it, I'm going to do a special live stream. I'm going to be watching The Invisible Man, the most recent version, which came out this year, starring Elizabeth Moss. I recently got the Blu-ray and did actually rewatch it recently, and it was great. I loved it even more than I did the first time, actually. So I think that shows that it really has something going for it. Of course, a very different take on the story, a very modern take on the story, and yeah, that's great. It's a really impressive, creepy film with some great ideas, great atmosphere. Hello, Space Ranger. Thanks for dropping by. That's cool. You've got it lined up. Hello, Amphine. It's good to see you. Of course, I know you from the Buffy board. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense because of course it was about March time when this came out in the cinema. Um, I think I saw a few films after this at the cinema, but this would have been one of my last ones. I think it's February actually it came out. February or March, something like that. So yeah, I did see this. I was lucky enough, like you, to catch it when it came out before this whole virus stuff. So that's cool. Thanks for dropping by. We'll start quite soon because it's the film's a couple of hours, and of course it's already sort of getting on. Let's see, okay. Okay, so just so that you guys know, I've got mine paused on the Universal logo if you just want to pause it there. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's a great one to see in the cinema because it's obviously very suspenseful. They reuse the atmosphere and come up with some really subtle ways to surprise you. Some pretty exciting sort of jump out of your seats type moment. That's cool. So yeah, how are you guys? Had a good weekend? It's not been going too bad for me. Just to let you know, you might already know, but I posted the first X Files review today. Oh, hopefully, we're not having too many problems. And yeah, so the pilot of the X Files, the review for that is up now, so you can check that out on the channel. No, not tonight, Space Ranger. I mean, there is some wine, so I could actually get some a bit later to celebrate. That's good thinking. But I've got the old water for now because it's pretty hot here still. But yeah, maybe crack out some wine a bit later. Um, but yeah, how are you guys anyway? Thanks for dropping by. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does suck. I mean, obviously it's been to be expected. It was never gonna go ahead this year. But fingers crossed for next year. Things should hopefully be back to normal by then. Yeah, it's a great experience, Fright Fest, and probably even better at volunteering, I would imagine. Um, yeah, I've done it a couple of years. So, Anthony, do you have it paused at the Universal logo? Assuming you're watching with us. Cool. Yeah, I think we'll get started in a minute because, as I said, the film's a couple of hours or just over. So, hello, Becca. Holla. Wow. So this is a bit of a Buffy board sort of get together in a way because both Amphine and Becca are from the Buffy boards, as am I, of course. Um, but yeah, yeah, that might have been because I started a stream before and yeah, it sort of didn't start or I missed to. It's too long-winded to explain, but anyway, I did it again. It's how I met Slayer, that genius name, genius username. So yeah, you'll know very well. There you go. Cool. Becca, are you watching or are you just going to chat along as we watch? No, that's fair. You probably do have to be in the mood for it to be fair. So if you want, you can just chat along. Yeah, Rebecca's a nice name. Not that I'm sucking up. If I thought it was a terrible name, I would tell you. Don't worry. Of course, classic work of fiction, Rebecca, and a great Hitchcock film. Yeah, both Amphine and Space Ranger are watching. So Amphine's seen it before. She likes it. Not sure if Space Ranger's seen it. Okay. Well, don't feel pressured. It's really up to you. I mean, if you don't watch, we'll try not to spoil too much. We'll kind of just react to it in a way. Of course, there is a review of this film up on my channel, so you can get my full sort of thoughts there. Um, just so that you guys know, it's a copy I'm watching. And I'm just saying that because it might play at a different speed. Mm. Oh, really? I mean, that's a shitty trailer if it did, Becca, because this film definitely goes places. There's definitely some surprising things in this film. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure I ever saw the trailer. I mean, I might have looked out, or maybe I did, and I just didn't really cotton on to that stuff. Um, yeah, I mean it's a bit shitty if it kind of answered the question about what he was exactly. Um, but anyway, not as far as I know, Becca. He or she has popped up on here before, like during my live stream. So I think they might just be a sub to my channel. But they could be a board member. I don't really know. It does, but they definitely do some different things with it with this version, and certainly I think the ending it definitely sort of like makes you think something else. Like that there is kind of a twist hinted, then they sort of go the other way anyway, which I did really like about it. Of course, it's very different that they focus on Elizabeth Moss. She is the main character rather than the Invisible Man of the title, which normally is the case. Normally, he's the main actual character. Okay, so we'll start in a minute, I think. Yeah, I guess they just wanted the name value of the property, um, but it works well enough because it's like the Invisible Man, but with a twist sort of thing. No, okay, I don't think so. I'm paused around about the universal sign, Becca logo. Okay, we'll just wait for Becca to get ready if she's going to join in. Hang on, I'll just go back. Okay, that's cool. Mine keeps unpausing every now and again. So hang on. Okay. Okay, and I'm back there. I'm paused. So yeah, we're ready to go with the Invisible Man 2020. So I'll count down three, two, one, and we'll go. Oh really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love her. Amazing actress. Just awesome. Seems quite nice as well, from what I've heard her in. Oh, okay. Amphine's still getting ready. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I totally miss. I thought you said you saw Moss in US, like US of A. Yeah, in Us. Yeah, of course. Another big horror movie from the last year. Yeah, she's incredible. Yeah, it was surprising actually to hear then this was her first lead role in like a movie, in a big movie that is like a commercial one. She'd been like she'd been the lead in like indie films, but this was the first time leading like a commercial film, and yeah, she really does a great job. No, obviously quite a lot of TV stuff. The Handmaid's Tale, as well as West Wing. She was also in Mad Men, really good in that. Obviously, Top of the Lake, and quite a few films as well. So, oh yeah, I think that might be Elizabeth Shue, Space Ranger, in that. I've not seen that film, but I know the one you mean. Yeah, that's Elizabeth Shue, I think. Um, yeah, I've seen the first season, Becca, which I really liked. I've only seen like one episode from the second season, so have to catch up with that. Okay, so we're about ready now. We can obviously talk during the film as well, and do whatever you guys want. So I'll count down, and then we'll start. So I'll say three, two, one, and go. Oh, does it? Brilliant. Classic. Well, I'm going to leave that in. Liver, liver stream. That's gold. Yeah, that's staying in. I'm not editing that. Of course, Bloomhouse, the big horror studio at the moment. Sort of hit and miss, but they've done a lot of good stuff along with the clunkers. Yeah, I do get that. I do like the way they sort of bring up like the titles with the water like crashing into them. That's a pretty cool effect. Yeah, damn you with the dog spoiler, Amphine. Who let the dogs out? Oh, thanks, Space Ranger. It's always very popular. For some reason, this film kind of gives me like 90s vibes, like that sort of Basic Instinct sort of style. Just the look of it and feel quite Stephen King esque as well. You know, the sort of setting with her in this house out on the coast, sort of thing. And Becky, you'll know the guy playing because he was in The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix. Played the brother with the addiction problem. It's set for this year, Anthony, around about October. Yeah, it could get pushed back because of, hey, world stuff, but hopefully it's still on track for this year. Pardon. Yeah. I should probably dim the lights, to be fair. Yeah. Don't think they could have cast it any better, really. So tense. Not too much Space Ranger. Um, yeah, that's quite the name, isn't it, for a dog? Just basic stuff, just shopping a little bit and walking the dog and stuff, really. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks, get out a bit more. Fingers crossed, it won't be too long before places like cinemas and stuff reopen properly. Yeah, I really liked it. The most recent season, season 3, wasn't as good. It was still good, but it was a bit of a disappointment compared to the previous two. The first two seasons I really like. Um, I think it could do with being shaked up a bit. I know. If only she had a cape, Becca. Oh, is that where that comes from? I've seen you use that before. It's been ages since I've seen that. So. Oh, really? Wow. Bloody hell. That's cool. When it rains, it pours, I guess. Oh. The tablets, of course, come into play again later. So that's quite an important little shot there of the bowl. Yeah, it was only 252 earlier. Just shows you what streaming can do. Possibly. Maybe Becca. I really like this her friend in this film, the cop. He's a really cool guy. I really like their friendship and also the daughter, like her relationship with the daughter. It's really nice. Yeah, we could do Amphi. I'm up for ideas. Not a bad idea. I'm sure that'll get some interest if I watch a Doctor Who. Oh, okay. Didn't know that, Becca. I've seen his name pop up a few times on other stuff. He was in something else I saw not too long ago. Can't remember watching what now. But yeah, I think one of the good things about this film is it does take you through the whole process of being a victim, and that's kind of where the metaphor is. You know, the fact that even someone who's supposedly no longer around, you still feel their presence, and you still feel like the torment they put you through. Okay, I haven't seen like the short treks yet, so not sure. It was something else I saw him in. I can't remember what. Yeah, they do, Becca. I mean, it is, but that you know, you could raise that complaint about the old film as well, or any version. It's you know, it's what it is. It's science fiction, or in this case, horror. The original was more science fiction. Some great music, great score. Really sets the mood very well. Definitely a score I'm going to try and get hold of. I should get more film music actually. Oh, this guy. What a sleazy prick this guy is. Oh God, Becca. I just got that. Oh, oh God. Oh, I can't believe you did. Well, you went there. I'm going to have that song in my head now, so thanks for that. The sister's actually grown on me. Like when I watched it the first time, and even before the last, she sort of got on my nerves a little bit, but she's sort of actually all right. I do like the way she like really defended her in that scene. Like I think she does do her best actually, even though they don't have the best relationship. Yeah, quite the gesture. I can't help but feel also it's partly because she wants that money out of her life. She doesn't want that sort of hanging over her. Pass it on to someone else. Yeah, I'll get right on that, Becca. Oh no, I think she does, Amphine. I think she definitely cares about the girl, and she wants to do something nice with it. I think it's almost like the money comes from a bad place, but she wants to use it for good. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get right on that, Becca, on Monday. I'll sort it out. So yeah, it's definitely a sincere gesture, but I think it's also that then maybe it's a burden on her as well, you know. So, but that's only a small part of the gesture, I think. So no, I don't. There's nothing malicious about it. Ooh, well, no spoilers, Space Ranger. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. BO. If who has BO? The Invisible Man. That would really blow his cover, wouldn't it? What is that smell in the corner? This is one of my favourite shots of the film. This bit on the stove. The way the camera just sits there watching it. Bit of wine, as you suggested earlier, and just a biscuit. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Sign of a great actress. You can tell so much just by her facial expressions and the way she reacts. Um, and I love the breath as well, and the way the camera just sort of drifts around empty space. I just got it when it came out a few weeks ago. Space Ranger. Just got it from the local Asda. I think it was about 15, something like that. It's 10 for the regular DVD. And I think in this case you get the same special features on both, but yeah, if it's a choice, I'm always going to get the Blu-ray. Is one of the most freaky because it definitely leaves it open. Is that really him there, or is it like just the coat rack in the dark? It's so easy the way you do sometimes see things like that that look like actual people when it's dark. Oh man, this sleazy guy flirting with my future wife. So professional too. I mean, I bet if she was like 55 or something at the interview, he wouldn't be flirting with her, which is like discrimination when you think about it. That's very true. That's a good point, Amphine. I guess she just wants to get back to her normal life. See, if it was me, I would have to stay busy because the scary thing about me is I live like a lazy bum now. So if I had 5 million, it would be too tempting to just let myself go even more. So I think I would have to stay busy if it was me. Well, to be fair, she didn't know he was a perv before going to the interview, Anthony. Well, all good points, but I mean, to be fair, she is coming out of an abusive relationship and the husband supposedly died. So, yeah. I think to be fair, she's in a slightly different boat than we would be. By the way, Amphine, you have to tell me, am I saying your name right? Is that how you say it? I know it's quite similar to Amphia. Yeah. Don't start, Becca. I'm doing my best here. Amph. Okay. Amphinine. Amphinine. Does that sound right? I'll work on it. Quite the name, anyway. Very unique. Yeah. Real name Keith, Space Ranger. So I've blown my cover now. Believe it or not, I'm not really called Bored now. I think I've seen this actor out of something as well, but I'm not sure what. Familiar face. Yeah, I get that a lot, Becca. Okay, all right. Not sure how to take that, Space Ranger. Could be worse. Okay. Now you've really lost me. Oh man, this is brutal with the email. What flowers? Space Ranger. Oh, in the background. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that's probably true, Becca, but then you're a good person, whereas this guy's an absolute scumbag. I like James's reaction there. He's like totally fair about it. You get his sort of concern, but he's actually quite fair to Cecile as well. He puts it in quite a fair sort of way. Well, because I'm assuming he would just follow her there, Becca. There's nothing to stop him from just showing up there. Oh, it has, but I mean, it has, but I mean, obviously, up to a certain point, she wasn't really sure if it was really him still around. You wouldn't be 100% sure. And besides, why should she uproot her life? It's she's staying with a friend and is enjoying, life with him and his daughter. You girls know you would be freaking out. You wouldn't be thinking straight. Oh, I love this bit. the shot of her looking up, hearing the phone. Well, yeah, that's another point, isn't it? She's trying to keep people close to her safe. I get that, but she's already there, and obviously it took her a while to really be convinced that it was really him around because, hey, for a while after someone dies, you do sort of feel their presence, or you think you do. You don't necessarily, you're not going to jump to, hey, there's an invisible man in the house. Also, it's the message of the film. It's about her confronting him and about her standing up to her, you know, her assaulter, basically, her abuser. True, but it makes for a better film this way. It would be a boring film otherwise. I think the relationship with her and the daughter and James. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really bother me because I like the drama of her and the family and, you know, where it goes. Yeah. Hmm. I have no idea why it held that message of yours back. Very good, Becca. Mm. Pardon. Zorks. The classic Becca line. Going a bit Norman Bates with the old kitchen knife. Norma, yeah, very good. That works well enough. Norma Bates. See, I thought that, Becca, when I first saw it, but it gets better actually the more I see it. It's like, how do you make this look realistic? I think they've made it look as realistic as you're going to make it. I think there's a physicality to it anyway, the way she reacts to him. Having a different opinion is not crazy, Becca. I think when I first watched the film, this stuff did bother me more, some of the stuff in the second half. But when I rewatched it recently, it wasn't such a problem. Um, because I think it's built to it really well, so it sort of pays it off quite well. I think at some point you expect sort of moments like this. You'll see. Yeah, I'm sure that's the exact wavelength that was running through the dog's head. Oh, that's only half of it, though. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty nice, thanks. Such a great gut punch. The direction of the scene as well. But no, it doesn't matter, Amphine. They're not going to believe there's an invisible man, are they? and it happens probably happens so fast. I know what you mean, but they're not going to believe there's an invisible man in the restaurant, are they? Exactly. But I'm not even sure yeah, but it doesn't matter, Becca. That's the whole conceit of the film. In the world of the film, it's possible. The technology is available. So that's a dumb complaint. It's not a plot hole. That's a bit like complaining about vampires in a vampire movie. We know vampires don't exist. It doesn't matter. You either accept it and watch the movie or you don't. No, it doesn't. You enjoy things with vampires and stuff like that in. It clearly doesn't matter to you. Exactly. Great point. And I think this uses like the whole invisible man conceit to tell a very modern sort of story about abuse and technology and stuff. Feel that rage. I I was a bit fuzzy on that um, Amphine. Well, it must have been before he died, because obviously, as far as we know, he hasn't, you know, raped her or anything, being invisible. I think he like swapped the medication or something like that. He cottoned on to what she was doing. She might have done, but it could have been quite recent. I mean, she probably had other things on her mind, to be fair. Yeah. She could, but I guess that's easier said than done at the moment. Ranger. Yeah, he's super creepy, the brother. You feeling any better, Becca? I meant to ask. Yeah, I guess mental institutions not too bad nowadays. Possibly. I like this. This is shows how smart she is. Stunning. Simply stunning. Sorry. Motherfucker. Yeah, should have known the cold git wouldn't let that guy live. Any update on the subs? Space Ranger? Is it still the same? This bit's pretty funny, actually. She's got a bit of a Sedana vibe, I think. The actress who plays Sydney. Obviously, a bit younger. James gonna fuck this guy up. Or try to, anyway. So sensitive, Becca. Oh, right, this bit, yeah. You're a bit ahead. I thought you meant the father. Oh, yeah, yeah, Becca, you're a bit ahead. Yeah. Yeah, we all seem to be at different places, which is funny. Yeah, first time I saw this. Yeah, probably about there, yeah. First time I saw this, it did really have me thinking. Oh, okay. No worries, Becca. Yeah, Yeah, bit of an uneasy reunion. No, no, you wouldn't expect him to. No. There's that creepy voice. I love this ending. It's genius. I love the little touch of her looking up at the camera as she's sort of like laying it on. It was her. It was her in the suit. She obviously put the suit on in the bathroom. Well, we don't know how quickly it was though. I think they just cut around that. I take your point, but I think they just sort of obviously edited it that way. And she even got the dog back. Perfect ending. Turns out Cecilia is quite the actress as well as Elizabeth Moss playing her. I don't know, to be honest. I think maybe the dog's just there when she comes in, so maybe it just follows her out, because it obviously knows her. That's all I can assume. Yeah, the music's great. Definitely going to try and pick up the score. The music has a very sort of 90s feel to it as well. There is something about the film that sort of feels quite 90s for some reason. Storm Reed. That's a great name. Sounds like a superhero. Yeah, I think Michael Dorman, the one playing the brother, I recognise the name, but I can't think what else he's been in. Probably hang around for a few minutes longer if you guys want to ask me any questions or want to chat. Won't be too much longer, but a few minutes maybe. Hope you all enjoyed that anyway. Um, as I said, when I first saw it, I really liked it, and it was a good one to see in the cinema. But I think it's got even better when I've rewatched it. Good. Was okay. Okay, I'll take that from you, Becca. Yeah. See, when I watched it in the cinema, I liked it, but some of the stuff later in the film did bother me. But on rewatches, I think that stuff actually holds up pretty well. I think it's just genius. I love the ending. I'm not sure yet. Space Ranger. Yeah, yeah. I think it's the modern twist and the way it's so much about her and her journey in the film as well. I'm gonna watch See No Evil too. That's the next film I'm gonna review for the channel because I did the first film a few months ago, which wasn't great. Oh, did she? Oh, I didn't know that. It would have been the equivalent of a film award, I guess. Emmys for TV, unless you mean something else. She won an Emmy for The Handmaid's Tale. Maybe you mean that, I'm guessing. But yes, See No Evil 2, I remember being much better than the first film, directed by the Saskia sisters. Okay, makes sense. I'll take that. I think that's partly why I thought this be a good one to do, because because it's a recent film release, I could see the stream getting a fair bit of interest. Well, really going for it now with the electrifying score. Yeah, there's quite a few which I've seen. There's a lot I need to catch up on because I've sort of found it quite hard watching films, during lockdown, like new films on streaming and stuff. It sort of just doesn't feel the same unless it happens to be like a Netflix movie or something. So still quite a lot I need to catch up with. But yeah, I think Portrait of a Girl on Fire is my favourite film of this year so far, which I reviewed on the channel, of course. But yeah, great film. Yeah, Quiet Place 2 I'm looking forward to, especially since it's the same director. You sort of think he can't really make a film as good again, but fingers crossed it'll still be a good sequel. Yeah. Yeah, I would give Merlin a go. Or Mulan, sorry, Merlin. Never saw the original Disney actually, like the animated, I don't think. A lot of things up in the air at the moment. Because I was listening to an interview with Ben Whishaw on the radio yesterday, and he even suggested then the November release date for like the new Bond film. They might not even make that. It might get pushed back again. He sort of let that kind of hinted at it. It could be. It depends. I mean, obviously, at the moment, they're starting to slowly bring cinemas back. But yeah, it's hard to say. November's still a long time away, but I don't know. With the way things are, you're sort of expecting a second wave in the US and in this country. So if we get a second wave, which I think is likely, then I don't think there's any chance of making that. Yeah, the thing is, Becca, it's had a very troubled production, that Bond film. So you have to wonder exactly what sort of job they're going to do with it. Um, I actually think Daniel Craig's last Bond film should have been the last one he was in, Spectre. I think you could see in that film that he'd lost interest a bit. So I think that would have been the natural one for him to step down afterwards. Well, true, but I think sensible people won't hold that against the film. It probably will. Yeah, I think most industries will, but yeah, you can see how it could really affect film. I think one upside is then with obviously film releases all getting released online, streaming, it might give a bit more attention to like those smaller, independent type films. So I think that's one positive anyway. Sort of what the VOD market is about in a way. That's sort of why some horror movies have gone that way. Some of the more niche sort of horror movies. But it will be interesting to see the long term effects. Because obviously cinema numbers are still very healthy, or they were anyway. No, not yet. I hear it's not very good, but I'm gonna check it out anyway because hey, it's a Scooby Doo film. I might as well check it out. Yeah, yeah, everything is really. I heard there's this new horror film out which came out yesterday. Apparently, that's been released into cinemas. It's Dark Water something or other, like Dark Water, and there's like another title, another bit to the title, sort of one of those kind of creature type things. But apparently that got released into cinemas. So I think that's probably the first one back to actually get put in cinemas. Okay, well, I think I'll round up now. Thank you, everyone, for taking part, for watching the film, for commenting. Um, the, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been really good, really positive stream, and yeah, some good stuff. So some good comments. So yeah, thanks for supporting the channel. It was really good. Great choice of film, I thought, and got some good feedback. So yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll do another stream pretty damn soon. Yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Okay, and the whole stream will be up as well in case you didn't see it, or if anyone didn't see bits of it or something. I'll put the whole stream up as always. But yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you a bit later. Goodbye.